I know there is much uncertainty among new and even seasoned nail techs about client retention, especially in today's economy. But today I want to share with you the number one way you'll end up with a client for life. And yes, it starts with one. Hey, welcome to today's episode. My name is Paola of PaolaPonceNails.com, and I help you master all of your gel nail services using soft gel only. If this sounds like a niche you like to consider exploring, then at the end of this video, do consider subscribing. To get to where I want to get with today's message, I have to share a story with you about one day my family and I casually came across a sushi restaurant. Before diving in, just a last call reminder to get on the wait list for my upcoming Leafgel certification for level 1, 2, and 3 happening live online on March 6th, 7th, and 8th. This wait list is the VIP list to get first dibs on updates, including early bird enrollment. I'll drop the link to my waitlist down below, and my class enrollment does have a cap of 25 students, so make sure to add us to your favorites in your inbox so you don't miss details and especially our enrollment period. So here in the state of Indiana where I live, it's pretty, very pretty actually. But when it comes to gourmet food, let's just say like a high-end food option, within even 45 minutes of us, we're from LA, so we're kind of used to gourmet food options like within 25 minutes and any type of food you kind of want, right? Even if you don't have the budget. We explore things in LA, but this is not LA, this is Southern Indiana. And so again, even within 45 minutes of us, there are maybe 2 solid options of gourmet fine dining, right? And I mean, like, these are really good options, but they're only 2. I am thankful I'm not bougie, but after that, not to boast, everything that is offered around here, I can cook myself and with better quality ingredients. So I like to cook at home, and I bet you didn't even know I cook. I know I do. Don't make me start a cooking YouTube channel. All right, enough. This is not about me today. I promise this is all about you, and I just want you to learn from this experience, okay? So if we have something to celebrate to justify the tab, again, these 2 options here near us, and they are great. We are very thankful for them. Now, the same thing goes for scenic things to do in Southern Indiana. There are about 5 great things to do within 2 hours. And after that, if you want more, it's time for a weekend trip, which is totally fine. But, you know, obviously you can't do that like every other weekend. So once upon a time, it was time to get up and go outside of Indiana. And when we decided to go to one of our neighboring states, Missouri, St. Louis. Missouri, guys, all right? This is important. Not Vegas, not LA, not New York, not Miami. You get the picture, because this is where we found like our gourmet dining experience. Hold on tight. And of course, there's good places to eat, I'm assuming, in St. Louis, but we're talking about like Japanese, you know, like sushi. So I'll get to it. And we're on a little vacation, and it's time to choose a dinner place. And I go online, specifically Google, to see images of the food possibilities near us and to see what images draw us in. Every detail of this story is so important. Just pay note. I'm going to tie it all together for you. So I further filter my query to show only the highest rated, right? We're on vacation. We're okay with spending a little extra, and we certainly want something that's different and kind of, you know, unique, and that's not like in Southern Indiana, right? And we're from LA, so we kind of have a taste and know of what like quaint good food looks like, right? So either way, I came across a little sushi restaurant that we decided to go for because the sushi looked like that. We show up, and they're able to sit us without a reservation in their little makeshift covered patio before being seated at the host stand. However, we are kindly briefed on the rules. Like, there's actually rules to eat here. They are keep it under 2 hours, please. And there is a compulsory 18% gratuity. Yes, regardless of the size of your party. So you know in your head, you go like, this better be good. And off we go into our sushi experience. And every bite is a wow. Like, my husband and I just are like, what is that? Or where did it go really? Because everything was just like melting in our mouths. So we got to the point in our, dinner experience that we just handed the keys to the server and just said, you bring us what you think. We should not leave here without trying. So as long as we have an appetite, we will keep going, okay? And he did not disappoint, guys. Like, everything was like, wow. Again, melt in your mouth, delicious. We're talking like noble grade sushi, if you're familiar. Like, where are we? What is this? Okay, the Midwest. Well, of course, we get our bill, and it's pricey to say the least. And remember, it has an 18% gratuity built into it. But my husband and I look at each other like, I don't care. I'll come back tomorrow. Stay with me. I promise I'm gonna tie it all up together. So then a few months pass. It's time for another weekend celebration, and my husband and I can easily agree on that one sushi place in Missouri. Off we go to make the 3.5-hour drive one way, which then of course has to turn into a short family trip. But there's plenty to see and do in St. Louis. If you've ever visited, you know what I'm talking about. Even though it's still a small state. So we make it and we sit down ready to indulge in the experience we had the first time we came. And it's not the same. Turns out they have switched their menu, and all of the nigiri items that were melt in your mouth delicious the first time are going to be left now to their other location. And we're like, other location? Where? How far is that from here? Why didn't anyone tell us before seating us down? Well, the second visit was nothing to write home about. No splurge. It was not as our first. And that may have been the end of our story about that one hole in the wall, crazy good sushi joint. Except we remembered the first visit. So once again, a few months later, an occasion for a quick outing comes up again. And we say, let's give this other location, is the same company, a try. We know what this company is capable of. So this time we did our due diligence before setting out, and from what we see online, the menu is what we want and what we had the first time. And there is still that compulsory charge, but now it is 20% as opposed to 18%. The decision is made. We don't care as long as we can get that same food and experience we received the first time. Off we go. And sure enough, the sushi here is that sushi we experienced for the first time. We have a great time, and as we're closing out our tab, we're told some news. You're moving. And rather than panicking because now we found what we want, we ask where to. Because in our mind, we're like, wherever you go, we're coming. Like, we found you, you're consistent, we're coming back. Wherever you go, we'll make the trip. I mean, we're still making like a weekend getaway out of the whole thing anyways, so it's not like it's down the street somewhere. So this company cannot shake us off. Why? It kind of seems like they're trying to, on purpose, get rid of us, right? Or lose their customers because of all the different changes. And we just won't go. But why? This is the answer. Because they offer a product so unique and exceptional that they have established what I'm going to coin the no matter what factor. This factor is the #1 way to retain a client for life. You want clients to be no matter what clients, and that can only happen if you offer an exceptional, unmatched result within your area. Every set of nails you give a client should come with the effort and intention of having given them your all. If you do that, the clients that are willing and able to pay for your premium price services will not bet an eyelash to book with you, because there is no one within a driving distance of them that can give them a wow-worthy set of nails. And let's go back to that sushi experience I shared with you. I want you to pay attention and see how it began. This is so important for your nail business, so that you can identify if your core nail services elicit the no matter what factor. First, it started with a patron, us, looking for a nice place to eat. So, do you not think your prospect can be looking right now to find a nice place to get their nails done? So, is your place nice? Does it have a touch? Even just a little. I literally once had a client review me and said she was pleased with her service, but the only downside was that she was just staring at a blank wall, which I took to heart. It's as simple as putting something pretty behind you so that your client who's sitting there for an hour plus can just see something pretty for that time. Okay, so then we wanted to see food images that would allure us in and make a decision basically for us that this is the place we want to treat ourselves to. Are you easily found right now? Can someone Google your business and see the best work you offer? Do you populate in the results of best nails near me? And then, are you easy to be booked? Some serious questions, right? Then we were kindly greeted and briefed on the rules, including additional fees. So are your policies clear and pre-delivered prior to your client's appointment? Do not leave surprises for when it comes time for your client to pay the bill. Can you imagine if we had this great experience at that sushi place and then we're handing our bill and we're like, oh, everything was fine. Just kind of wish they would have told us about this 18% fee, right? We probably still wouldn't care, but you don't want to leave it to chance that you ruin the entire experience by proposing or creating friction at the end of the service. Also, and most importantly, are your policies kind, or do they come off as if you are yelling at your clients? I recommend leaving your policies at the point right before they are going to book an appointment with you. So somewhere in your communication with them, but I think preferably within your booking system and when they get their like email confirmation or text confirmation. And that is something automated and that you're not having to write this or type this out every single time, right? So write it once, write it clear, write it kind, and then the rest is done. Does your service elicit wow-worthy moments? For instance, are your products different, fun, elegant, whatever it may be, right? Do you offer a short pampering moment during the service? For example, for me, it was a hot towel after the service. I think I can even remember a client or two saying that this hot towel was their favorite part. And for me, I was like, really? Even after $90 nails? Okay. Next, is your client's first experience unforgettable? You saw what drew us back to the sushi restaurant. Despite the price, despite the travel, despite the fees, despite the many changes, it was the first experience. Next is what you offer exceptional and unique. Oh, this one here is life-changing for you and your clients. And lastly, can you replicate the first experience again and again? If you answered yes to the majority or all of these questions, you will elicit the no matter what factor from your clients and fill your book with lifers. All right, friends, time to do some self-analysis, and I hope today's video fills your books with lifelong clients. If you want to know more about my story and how I booked myself out by offering a very unique service in my area, check out the link below to start watching my free masterclass. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video valuable, would you do me a favor and give it a thumbs up so that I may help more people? Do check out the description box below for any current resources and promo codes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.